Hey, beautiful souls. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? You're working hard, staying focused, checking all the boxes, and yet, no matter how much you hustle, you're still stuck. You're wondering, why isn't it happening for me? Where's my breakthrough already? If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because today, we're going to dive deep into a truth that could change everything for you. The secret to getting unstuck and allowing everything you want to flow effortlessly into your life. And here's the best part, it doesn't require working harder or stressing more. It's actually about letting go and tuning into a new way of being. Alright, here's the truth, and it might sound a little wild at first, but hear me out. You are a powerful creator. Seriously. Whether you realize it or not, you are shaping your reality with every thought, feeling, and belief you hold. And the universe? It's not some distant, mysterious force. It's constantly responding to the energy you're putting out, moment by moment. But here's where things get tricky. Most of us are sending mixed signals without even realizing it. And those mixed signals, they're keeping us stuck. Let's break it down. Every time you face contrast, those challenging moments when life feels heavy or frustrating, you are automatically creating new desires. When something doesn't feel good, you instinctively want something better, right? That desire doesn't just disappear. It's like an energetic blueprint that you broadcast to the universe. And guess what? The universe immediately begins orchestrating everything, people, opportunities, ideas, to bring it to you. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. You cannot receive what you want if you're focused on the absence of it. If your mind is constantly looping thoughts like, it's not happening. Why is this so hard? Or, I'll never figure this out. You're stuck in the vibration of the problem. And here's the truth. You cannot access the solution while you're tuned into the problem. Think of it like a radio. If you want to hear your favorite song, you have to be on the right frequency. You can't listen to smooth jazz on a rock station. It's just not going to happen. And life works the same way. If you want abundance, love, health, or anything else, you have to match the frequency of already having it. I know, it sounds simple. But when you're in the thick of struggle, it can feel impossible to shift your energy. And trust me, I get it when life feels heavy. The temptation is to double down, to push harder, figure it all out, and grip tighter. But here's the thing, when you try to force your way through, you're actually resisting the flow. And what you resist, it persists. Here's why. Whatever you focus on, you amplify. So if your thoughts are fixated on what's missing, what's not working, the universe reflects that energy back to you. It's not punishment, it's just the way energy works. You're basically saying, more of this, please, even if it's the last thing you actually want. But here's the good news, you don't have to force yourself to think positive 24/7. You don't have to earn your desires or work yourself into the ground. You simply need to allow. And allowing isn't about controlling your thoughts. It's about softening your focus and creating space for what you want to flow in. So, how do you do that? You start small. You shift your attention, just a little, away from the struggle and towards something that feels even slightly better. It can be as simple as taking a walk, listening to your favorite music, or watching something that makes you laugh. Anything that gives you a break from the mental tug of war. Why does this work? Because even a small shift in your energy opens the door for solutions to reveal themselves. And once you start leaning into what feels good, the universe can finally deliver what you've been asking for. Let's break it down into 3 simple steps. You ask. This part happens automatically. Every time you know what you don't want, you launch a request for what you do want. The universe answers instantly. No exceptions. Your desire exists the moment you ask for it. It's already created in energetic form. You allow. This is your work. But here's the secret. It's not about forcing or proving yourself worthy. It's about aligning with the feeling of already having it. So, how do you align? You practice feeling good now. You stop arguing for your limitations. You stop replaying the story of why it's not happening, and you start tuning into anything, big or small, that makes you feel lighter. Here's a fun challenge. Today, find one thing, just one, that genuinely lights you up. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe it's a song you love, a memory that makes you smile, or simply the feeling of sunshine on your face. That shift, as small as it may seem, is like opening a window. And once that window is open, everything you want can flow in. And I want you to remember this. You are not broken. You are not behind. You're not being tested or judged. You are part of this magnificent, ongoing creation, and the universe is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when things seem stuck. The more you trust that life is conspiring for you, the easier everything becomes. So let me ask you, what's one thing you're ready to allow into your life? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe because there's so much more magic we're going to explore together. Until next time, trust yourself, trust the process, and remember, everything is unfolding perfectly for you, always.